The name and what?
You have it on there. Okay, now I'm almost to the end on both sides. You see that?
Not really.
Not really?
Must be the light.
Okay, anyway, we're taped up like this. And down here we're taped like this. All the way out to the edges. And now I'm going to grab the wrapping at the corner and pull slightly to get some of the little wrinkles out. And now I'm going to make what I call a double corner. I'm going to grab the acetate at the fold and pull slightly and move that and pinch that area and move it in to create a 45-degree corner. Thereby conforming, giving a little vertical edge to the wrapping that conforms to the thickness of the board. And then I'm going to hold that down. And I'm going to do that on all four sides.
There's another way to do it.
I want to do that right now.
I was gonna say, I always do it for both sides and then it's the corners.
Oh, you fold this side?
Yeah. Should we do it on that side?
Yeah. Well, what it does is it creates a vertical edge.
So you guys look up that mask,
Now we're going to repeat what we did on the... Remember, this is going on YouTube, so you got to keep your voice. I'm just going to break into a song. What we're going to do is we're going to put an anchor on one side, then go around to the other side. You're going to pull really tautly, and then fold up, and anchor the middle of the next side, the opposite side. And then again, just like you did on the long sides, on the short side, you're going to start radiating out to the right and to the left. And before you fasten down the corners, you want to turn it over to the front of the board and look for any small wrinkles along the front. That way, when you go back to the corners, you can strategically place and pull your tape in order to relieve some of those wrinkles. Okay. And now the top, notice it's still wrinkled because we haven't fixed the top. We've only fixed the bottom. All right. So then you repeat that. Do you want more? No, we got more. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to, after it's all fastened down, pretend this is all fastened, we're going to take the brown paper and you're going to mark out carefully with a pencil about a ½ of an inch border all the way around. And then you're going to cut the brown paper to work with that border. Using a straight edge, I'm just trying to get out of here. And then you'll place your paper on the back of the border, and this is going to create your balance sheet. And you need a balance sheet because you've induced a lot of tension into this board on one side only. And so the board will eventually warp. And so you're going to balance that warping out by putting a balance sheet on the back. On the balance sheet, in the lower right-hand corner, you're going to put your name, section number, the date, pretty much your entire title block, the title of the drawing, etc., on the brown paper. And then you're going to wrap the paper. You're going to attach the paper to the back of the board using Scotch tape. All this time we've been using Scotch tape. You shouldn't use any masking tape or drafting tape. We also need you to use the transparent tape to put the balance sheet on the back of the board continuously around the perimeter. Now when we go and store this board into our locker, let's say to use in the show, it's going to be stored next to other boards. And we're going to put acetate face to acetate face and brown face craft paper to brown face craft paper in the locker. And if we don't use the Scotch tape to hold down the balance sheet, the masking tape is going to curl up over time and grab onto the paper next to it, on the board next to it, and when we pull out the locker, the entire brown sheet of paper comes off and rips off, and sometimes the wrapping rips as well when we pull it out of the locker. So it's very important to all of us that you use the transparent tape, so that will be a requirement this year. Are there any questions? Okay, big round of applause for Jitesh.
That's okay.